Hello and welcome to Health and Farm Community Gardens. My name is Ben, and today I'm just going to have a quick rundown on the organic fertilizers we have available here at the community garden. We are an all organic community garden, so if you have a plot here, we ask you to use organic methods only. And we have a number of fertilizers and compost sources available for you. We buy in bulk so we can pass the savings along to you and just make it simpler by having everything available in one place. So for a lot of gardeners, they begin and end their organic garden with compost, which is a great addition, of course. The one thing I'd say about it is the bulk composts like this are generally low in nitrogen, so you will have much better success if you also add a nitrogen source. And we have a number of great nitrogen fertilizers in the shed, which I'll show you right now. And we recommend using these fertilizers at least once a year. Generally no later than the beginning of July, so now is really the time to add these. So first we have Organic Gem, which is a liquid fish fertilizer made right here in New Bedford. We sell that by the gallon and by the quart. It's up here. We also have Chicken Manure Fertilizer, which is $10 per plot, and that's regardless of how much you use, although we have some suggested application rates, and that's down here in the orange bucket. The scoop will be right there in the bucket with the instructions also printed on the bucket. And new this year, we also have feather meal, which can be used along with either of the above, and it's basically a slow release source of nitrogen that will hopefully keep your garden going all year long. Now, the one thing I would suggest using in addition to a nitrogen source based on our soil tests is a potassium source, and we have a free potassium mineral blend that you can use, and that is right down here in the blue bucket, and that is 1 scoop per plot, applied twice a year. And because it's such a small amount, just 1 scoop, it's a little tricky to evenly distribute across your plot, although you can use a rake to help do that. Now, if you ordered rototilling and chicken manure, we would have rototilled that directly into the soil for you. For gardeners who had rototilling done after our plant sale, we also included the potassium mineral blend, but if we had it done for you before the big plant sale in May, then now is the time for you to apply that. And you could also do a second application in a month or two, and that'll give you good results, I think, based on our soil tests and based on all our experience here. Now, everything else is free. The potassium mineral blend is free. Oh, and I should also mention about the potassium mineral blend. If you're using a lot of compost, that will supply you with plenty of potassium. So at least, say, 4 wheelbarrows per garden plot, and you won't have to use this. Now, that's free, and in addition, everything else in here is free. So we're experimenting with this plant-based nitrogen fertilizer this year, which is based on non-GMO soy. It's right here, the Nature Source container. So that's free if you want to try it out. We're using it on parts of the soup kitchen garden. We also have a Kelp micronutrient blend, which has a lot of the micronutrients which are somewhat low in our soil and most soils in New England. That also has kelp, which is a great plant stimulant and health promoter, and we also have some humates in there, which is where we get the word humus from. It's one of the active ingredients in compost and just helps stimulate soil life and helps everything else to work better together. The micronutrients in that product are also, just to show you, are right here, and it's a really good product. Hopefully you can see that. It's got a little bit of everything. There you go. Got a little bit of everything in there. We also have a plant probiotic we make ourselves with a starter culture and molasses. And if you want to add a little extra molasses or dextrose as your sugar source, that'll help stimulate your soil life even more. Now, to help you measure everything out, we have a measuring cup, we have some measuring spoons, we have a cheat sheet which shows you how to use everything, with either a watering can, which we have down here, or a hose end sprayer. This ortho sprayer is really great. I'll do a video specifically on how to use that. It takes a little figuring to learn how to use it at first, but if you have a large garden, you'll definitely save a lot of time because you can just attach that to your hose, and it's really quick and easy. We have a few other things here in bags that you're welcome to help yourself to. We have calcium. All these SoluCal bags are calcium. If you're using compost without the potassium mineral blend, then I would recommend using a scoop or two of calcium, and that'll help with things like preventing blossom end rot and just improving your soil overall. But if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. You can contact me by phone or by email. That's all for today. Hope everyone has a great day and a better tomorrow.